Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Lakers starting group. Newell out there with Wang. Then there's Wagner. And it's the natural, and it's right in at the point. And for the Nuggets, here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Pass to the natural. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Pass to McCloud. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And it's going to come down to effort.
Pass to McCloud. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And it's going to come down to effort. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here is Cook after the made shot from the natural. Here's Bosniak. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Queen. Back to Cook. Four on the clock. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here is Cook. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Schumacher. He's defended by Wagner. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Some changes for the Lakers. Klingon, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Mobley in for Newell. Here is Cook. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Here's Wang, defended by Sharp. Good on the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
To the middle, here's Clingan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Now, here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Marion passes to Claxton. Launches it. The rebound by Booth. Lakers leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mobley. Here's Booth. Jackson in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And here is Mobley, guarded by Marion. A nice shot by Mobley.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
From deep three-point land. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
They've got Sharp, and it's Cousins in at point guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, the natural in their last time out against the Kings did some very solid work. He ended up with 26 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic. As so often is the case, he made his presence felt throughout the evening. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt.
Sacramento.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Out left to the wing. 17-foot shot on the way.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And the natural gets it to go. Nice read.
Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Stolen by Wright. Here's the natural. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 8. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Donovan Clingan.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline attributed to a lack of effort.
Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Bosniak from outside off the mark.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
The natural, the pass to Wright. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Stolen by Wright. And the layup's good off the glass. Wright's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And there's another turnover by the Nuggets.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's the natural. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The natural, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Wagner is out there with Newell. Then there's Wang. And it's the natural, and it's Wright in at the point.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's the natural. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Here is Cook. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Tipped away. Wright with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game, and it goes down 2 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The natural, the pass to Wright. To the inside. Newell. That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 15.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Lakers. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Nuggets in second.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And so Cook nails both of them.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. Here is Cook. He's got 6. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And the natural gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Marion, and he gets the bucket.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's the natural, defended by Sharp. The natural shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 12. Wagner on the wing. Pass to the natural. Lakers passing it around. To the left wing. Fires the three. Newell can't get it to go.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Wagner, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Cook, good. Cook's got 8 points.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Looking now at some numbers for him. Lakers. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. We've got Cook, and it's Cousins in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Wang. Here's the natural, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Cousins, the pass to Queen. Out to the wing. Pass to McClung. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Oh, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively, Kevin, the quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Nuggets about his status. He told me that it's a pinched shoulder nerve, and right now he has lost all range of motion in his arm. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's gonna brave it out.
And Allie, we thank you for the report. And of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's the natural to the wing on the left. Wang the pass to the natural. And the layup is good. The natural's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Nuggets. To the left side wing. Here's McLeod. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Lakers leading by 18. Right, the pass to the natural. And here's Wagner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Nuggets making a change here. For Denver, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Takes the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Newell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the natural. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The natural's got 12 points in just the second half.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Right, with the double team. Here's Queen. And again, Denver no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Wagner, it's deflected. 1:31 left in the fourth. Pass to Cook. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Natural.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And Wagner over to help. Pass to Queen. This one for 3. And Wright pulls it down.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wide open look. Newell pulls it in. And here's Los Angeles. Here's the Natural. Pass to Wright. Yep, it counts.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them.